Welcome back to the channel where we explore, learn, and theorize about the Marvel Universe. Today we're going to be covering Tom Holland being an official part of the cast for Venom 2, not just a fan cast or theory. So in this video, I'll be breaking down what this really means, along with what it could mean for Venom 2 Maximum Carnage, and the future of the shared universe of Marvel characters. If you're new to the channel, I do daily Marvel videos, so be sure to subscribe to never miss out. Let's get started. Venom 2 is one of the few movies that hasn't been delayed yet, and this is mostly due to the fact that it's for the most part finished. Maybe it still needs a few details or adjustments here and there, but it's done. On a positive note, it isn't coming out until the first week of October, so everything will hopefully be back to normal by then, meaning that there's no reason to delay it and risk losing money unless it's absolutely necessary. Everyone's been waiting for the new trailer to see the first look at Carnage and hoping to see a glimpse of Spider-Man. We got the Morbius trailer 2 months ago, and that movie was supposed to come out on July 31st of this year, but has unfortunately been delayed to March 19th of next year, which means that we should be getting the trailer for Venom 2 very soon, especially if Sony wants to keep building the hype for its movies amid these delays. But the real question is, will we see Spider-Man in the trailer? Morbius did a great job of not only hinting towards Spider-Man, but keeping us guessing. Why does the poster say murderer, but have Sam Raimi's Spider-Man on it? We ended up having more questions than when we started, but how many of you are way more excited to watch the movie now? And how about seeing Michael Keaton at the end of the trailer, in a Sony movie, when he was obviously the villain in Spider-Man Homecoming in the MCU? Well, it's because when Marvel and Sony signed the new sharing deal for Spider-Man last year, they clarified that Tom Holland's Spider-Man would cross over to Sony's Spider-Verse very soon. But it's not like we'll have Avengers-style films or team-ups in the Venom or Morbius movies. The only character that can cross between the universes is Spider-Man, and they'll only be able to reference specific Spider-Man MCU moments. So that brings us to the biggest change that happened this past week, possibly hinting to the crossover happening sooner than later. If you search up Venom 2 on Google right now, Tom Holland's name appears as an official part of the cast. But this isn't a fan cast or theory, so this could mean that he has a small Spider-Man cameo, maybe in the form that Eddie Brock, who's a reporter, sees J. Jonah Jameson, once again played by J.K. Simmons, hinting towards more Sam Raimi Spider-Man stuff, possibly having to do with Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which Sam Raimi is also directing, connecting it all, the MCU, the Sonyverse, and even Sam Raimi's trilogy. But that's a video for another day. So Eddie sees JJJ blaming Spider-Man for killing Mysterio, and decides to look into him. On Google, you can see that Tom Holland's name appears next to Naomi Harris, who's playing Shriek from the Maximum Carnage storyline, and in the movie is supposed to be Cassidy's girlfriend and help him escape from jail. But this doesn't mean that it's going to be Tom Holland's Spider-Man teaming up with Venom to fight Carnage and Shriek. If he's even appearing in the movie, it'll be a small cameo. What's actually happening is similar to what happened for Avengers Endgame. Hugh Jackman showed up in the cast list, and we all thought that we would finally see Wolverine in the MCU. But what's really happening is that Google uses an algorithm, and it's most likely an error. No one can go in and edit the cast list on Google because it's automatically generated. And it seems like when people search up Venom 2 news, they also search up Tom Holland's Spider-Man, making it seem like the two are related. Stuff like, will Spider-Man be in Venom 2 is confusing the algorithm into thinking that Tom Holland will in fact be in the movie, which is the same thing that happened with Hugh Jackman. People searched for Wolverine in Endgame and he appeared on the list. What pretty much confirms this is that on the official cast list on IMDb, it doesn't show Tom Holland. However, most of the time when actors have big cameos, they don't show up on the list. This is a way to keep it secret so people don't find out what the cameo is gonna be. And this could very well be what's happening. Tom Holland could have a considerably large cameo and Sony is trying to keep it quiet, but they can't control the algorithm. So let me know what you think about this. Will we see Spider-Man in Venom 2? And how do you think they're gonna tackle the crossover? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you'll never miss another video. Thanks for watching, and remember to wash your hands and stay safe.